Hi everybody, this is Mary, Avian Program Curator here for Lorain County Metro Parks.
And I'm Larry!
Larry wants to do a special introduction today.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Mary. Okay.
You're welcome.
It's the Mary and Larry Show!
Larry's very excited today.
Yes, I am. Because I don't know what we're talking about today.
Well, do you want me to show you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to show everybody at home as well. We are going to talk about these things.
What is that?
This is an owl pellet.
An owl pellet? What is an owl pellet?
So do you notice that after you eat, and this is specifically for owls and other raptors, that after you eat, maybe a couple hours later, 6-7 hours later, you throw up a little bit?
Oh, I cough up a hairball.
Yeah, so that's the thing that we're talking about. That's this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So for owls and other raptors, they will eat their food whole. So you'll eat a whole mouse or, bones, scales, feathers, fur, depending on what kind of animal it is that you're eating.
You're making me hungry.
Probably. So when you eat those things, if you're an owl or a hawk or a falcon, you eat everything but can't digest the fur and the bones. And so since they can't pass through your body that way, they actually come out the way that they came in.
Okay, so that's bones and hair and that fur ball that I cough up? From the food that I eat.
From the food that you eat.
Do you cough those up too?
No, because my system works a little bit different than yours. So I don't have to cough up a fur ball, but I also don't eat bones and fur either. So
oh, well that helps.
Yeah, it does help. So I do actually, so this is a barn owl pellet.
Huh.
And I wanna show you something cool with these pellets. So if you take a look at it, and then if you open it up, check out what's inside. Can you see?
Whoa.
Yeah, so there's bones of mice in there inside the pellet. And if you notice, the bones are actually on the inside, and all the fur gets wrapped on the outside.
How come?
Well, the reason is because, and if you're a human watching this, if you have ever eaten like a potato chip and it gets caught in your throat, has that ever happened to you?
Ouch.
Yeah, it does not feel great. And so for owls and other raptors that cast pellets, which is the nice way of saying throwing up after they eat after a couple hours, the undigestible fur and bones, the bones actually will collect in the middle of the pellet and all the fur is on the outside, so it's actually soft when it's coming back up.
Oh, so it doesn't hurt.
So it doesn't hurt. And also it gets coated in slime, so they're very slimy when they slide back up.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's probably easy for you to cast those pellets every day.
That's true. It doesn't take that much effort at all. And so you can tell what I was eating if you break it open and look?
Yeah, so if you take a look in this pellet, there is something cool right on the top here. So I just want to show this. I know it's so tiny. There we go. So this is a little jawbone from a mouse.
It's so tiny.
It's so tiny. And so when you look into a pellet, you can find jaw bones, you can find skulls sometimes, you can find leg bones, all sorts of things. And that way, and actually scientists who study owl populations out in nature can use these to figure out what they're eating without actually bothering the owls that live there.
I bet that's how my mom figured out I was eating candy.
Probably, if looking at your pellet. Does your pellets, for when you eat cotton candy, is it like all sorts of different colors?
Yeah, it's like pink.
Yeah, so that's probably a dead giveaway.
Yeah, okay. This makes sense now.
Okay, so if you look at these pellets and you want to know more and you're like, I want to open up my own pellet, just keep an eye on the arrowhead, because here at Carlisle we do owl pellet dissections all the time. So you're able to come and take a close look at an owl pellet and see what it's like on the inside.
And they're all different.
And they're all different, right? Because birds' diets aren't the same every day. I do have a couple different sizes of different pellets as well. So these are from some of the, like I said, there's other animals, other raptors that cast pellets. So you can see some of the different sizes here. So the barn owl, like we talked about, is right over here. There's some of the daytime active raptors, like a kestrel. There's some bigger owls, like a great horned owl pellet over here. So they're all different sizes based on, kind of like how we've been talking about in other episodes, what owls eat. And, is it something big? Is it something small? And then their leftover fur and bones are either big or small, depending on what they ate.
Do you think you could figure out what type of owl it is if you just found the hairball, the pellet?
Maybe. Sometimes some of them are very distinctive, and sometimes not. It depends on how fresh it is too, because fresh owl pellets have a specific shape. But if they've been pelted by the rain, sometimes it's a little bit harder.
Okay.
But there are scientists that study owl pellets, and they are really great at identifying them. So some people definitely can.
That's so cool.
It's super cool. Yeah, it's always fun to learn new things about nature. Hopefully you'll tune in with us next time. And, if you have any other questions,
Email us.
You can email us at mewers@loraincountymetroparks.com. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.